What is up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel where I strive every single day to be a consistent, profitable Forex trader, no lie. Now, today, I just want to do a market recap with you guys just to see what I'm looking for this week. And honestly, I don't really know. So we're going to do this together, guys. And we're going to start off with GBP USD. Sure. It looks like, so we're on, I always start off on the day chart. Now, I'm going to go to the day chart to see if anything is appealing to me. And to be honest, what do we have? I'm interested in this right here. This is an interesting level. Would you not agree? Or do you agree or not? Because I'm thinking this is a very interesting level right here. Because as you can see, every time price comes up here, it goes down. So I'm really interested in seeing how price reacts off of this level. Now, if you look downward, we have a level right here. I always look close to price, to market price, right? To where, we're currently at. We don't want to look all down here and all up there. We ain't got there yet, right? And I don't like my charts cluttered. So here we are on the day chart. What do we see? We see it's on an uptrend, right? So we can go ahead and draw our trend lines, if you will. And then I like to go down to the 4-hour. And what do we have on the 4-hour? Well, we do have a structure, as you can see right here, where price has been support, resistance, so it looks like it did break through here, right? It broke through here. But I'm actually going to move this up further because price is right here. And once price breaks this structure right here, comes back for a retest, then I'll be interested in buying, okay? The only reason I'm not interested in buying now is like, why would I, like, what type of setup is this? Like, we're at a place, a point in time where previously price reached this level and came down. So we could look for sells, but you got to look at the overall. I mean, price is obviously going up. This is the overall trend. I don't know about you guys, but I like to go with the trend. It has to be very, very appealing for me to get into a swing trade. I've only been trading for like a year and a half, 18 months to be exact. So I'm not really all of that outgoing in the market. I like to do my thing modest. I'm very modest with my trades. So what I'm interested in seeing price do, and then another thing is, like, look how price just flew. It's obviously going to come back for some sort of retracement. And if it does, it might come back down here. And if we go ahead and take the Fibonacci, I love the Fibonacci, right? Go ahead and take that fib, right? I'm waiting for this thing to come back right here. That's only like 38%. Really. But actually, no, I'm sorry. I would take it right here because it pulled back. So it flew up here, but then it pulled back. So we would start our Fibonacci right here, take it all the way up. So I'm looking for price to come back down into this golden zone right here, guys. This 50% golden zone, 61% golden zone. So this is the only interesting, only thing I will be interested in, like, buying. Like, if it comes back to this level, then I'll be interested in buying. And if it gives me some sort of signal that it's going to go back up, I would definitely buy off of this level. But you never know, price may literally come all the way back down to this trend line. So that's why you got to be very careful. This is a structure, but you never know. Price is always going to do what it wants to do. So another scenario that I would trade this for a buy is if price obviously has to go up more, probably somewhere all the way up here, then has to come back down for a retest wherever it goes, it has to come back down for a retest right here on this level. And then I will be interested if I see any buy signals off of this level. So boom, price got to either come back to here, give me a signal, or it's going to have to continue to go up, come back down for a healthy retest. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I would never get into the market right here. This is like murder she wrote. Unless you're a swing trader, and you know that's your thing. Even if you were a swing trader, this market doesn't really look like it's going to come down. So that's what I would do right here. So I'm going to go ahead and move this up. Now let's go to Euro USD. My baby. That's my book. All right, so I know I got my lines on here and everything, but let's go ahead and go to the day chart. Now I'll go ahead and just erase everything. Okay, so this is a very interesting pair. I'm interested to see what's happening. As you can see, we've been kind of like, and you know, it's been consolidating somewhat on the day chart, so it hasn't really been too much excitement. But however, I'm looking for some action when price comes up to this level, which it looks like it's really about to go right now. So for me, I am really interested in this pair this week. I want to see price. It's very simple. I want to see price break structure. I want to see price pull back to a previous resistance level, right? Become support, and then give me a signal that it's going to continue up. That's pretty much, it is what it is. That's just all I look for, right? So if we go ahead and mark up this day chart real quick, throw a little trend line on here. So basically, I like to do my trend line. So I know if price ever comes down to this area right here, it's probably going to go ahead and shoot up from here. So I'm going to go ahead and keep that trend line there, even though it's far away from it. But then I'm going to go down to and you do have a trend line like right here, to be honest. As you can see, price is playing off of it over here, came back down here, reacted over there. So then we're going to go down to the 4-hour chart, see what's really good. And as you can see, like I said, price has really been like consolidating. I'm going to go ahead and adjust my lines. Okay. So I'm just going to wait patiently for price to do what it's going to do and continue to go up here, pull back, and then I'm going to write it up. And if it goes, say if price reverses, then I would definitely have to wait and see price do something like this. Same thing, you know, break structure, right? Come back for the retest of the previous support, become resistance, look for a sell signal, sell that thing down to the next trend line, which is right here. Okay, so that's what I'm waiting for right here. Now if you want to, you can get in here maybe. If we see what price is doing right now, we can go ahead and put a little level. Let's make it red. Put a little level right here, because as you can see, price always reacts off of this level, shoots back down. So say price comes back. Let's see. Let's get out boo thing, the fib. Okay. So if price comes down to this level, 50% zone, the golden zone, if it comes back down to this level, as you can see, it was resistance, support, resistance, support, kind of like this. This is an important structure. It's been support over here. So if it does come back to this 50% and this, this line that we just drew, I would be interested to see if it's going to give us, if it's going to hold up that structure and then come back up for or give us a signal that it's going to continue to go back up. So I would be interested in that scenario. If you wanted to, you could go down to the 1 hour. If you really want to, you can go down to the 1 hour, right? And I mean, you could. I mean, there's plenty of room here. If you, whatever, you can always adjust your lines accordingly. And to me, it's a zone, so it's not just a line, but I'm just really good at eyeballing it. But let's just say price goes up right here, past this support, or yeah, or this resistance level, comes down and holds this support. I would be looking for like a bottom, a double bottom right here, just to extra confirmation, to be honest. That's just me. Because I would just think if it, I mean, it may come back down here, you know what I'm saying? So for me, if it comes past this level right here and comes back up for a retest, let's pull up the fib, right? Take this fib. Say it comes up here. This is the 50%. So if price does react off of this zone and pushes back down, we can always look for a buy opportunity off of this 50%, this 50% zone. Let's make this blue. So the 50% zone is very interesting because, as we can see, it's actually a real, you know, it's been holding up in the past as support. It's been support. I think my computer about to die. Hold on. So it's been support. So we could wait for price, you know, if price does come back down to this zone, you could even, if you want to get into the market, you know, sooner, you could wait for a reaction off of this level. It just depends on what type of trader you are, how you like to do your thing. It really does depend. But I'm looking for price to kind of like, I'm thinking price is going to go up here a little bit more, and then probably up here somewhere, and then come back to this zone. This will be like the 50% zone, depending on where it goes, how far it goes up. But I'm looking for some sort of action from this level. That's me. But if you want to play this thing right here, you can. I used to do that like when I first started trading, like, because I used to always want to just like trade, like, and I would never be as, like, I was never as patient as I am now in the market. Right now, like, I'm totally fine really going back to the 4-hour chart and just waiting for price to do its thing. But if you want to get in the market sooner, you can go down to the 1 hour. I mean, I don't enter off the 4-hour, I enter off of the 30 minutes. So I'm just saying, like, this isn't really as appealing to me as this would be. Because if it comes down here, it's only going to go up for, you know, it would just have to, I just really wouldn't be interested in that, to be honest. That's just me, though. So now we're going to go ahead and pull that up. Let's look at Euro odds. I'm going to clear this out. So let's go ahead and see. I got this new, well, it's not new. I've had it for a while now, but touch screen. I love it. It's real lit, and I like it. So this pair, I just hate how it's moving now. It's just so, to be honest, I'm not interested right now in this pair at all until it does something like this. Go ahead and mark up the levels. I mean, I'm really, really interested in this pair once it breaks this structure and or this structure up here. Okay, there's like, you get more room to trade. But if you want to, You can get it. I'm pretty sure you can go now to the 4-hour and find a little something. As you can see, we do got a little something you can probably work off of. But for me, it's kind of like, you know, I don't really like this type of market. It's not really appealing to me at this point. But if you want to go ahead and mark it up and look for something, let's see. Yeah, I'm not interested in this pair. I'm sorry. Not right now. Price would definitely have to, let's go to the 1 month or the week. Okay, so price is in a steady uptrend. Let me go ahead and track the market. I ain't did this in a minute. Yeah, I'm not really, this is not appealing to me at all. It's really, it's really making my eyes hurt if you really want to know. But if you wanted to, like I said, you see how it reacted off of this trend line that we just drew from the weekly? You know, you could play it like this and see if you can go ahead and get a, you know, a sell once it breaks this structure or this trend line. Because if you see, it did break structure a little right here. Well, it did break structure, but then it came back up for a retest. So, I mean, you could get into a sell right here off of this, where you can look for an opportunity for a sell. You pretty much missed the best opportunity for a sell because it did like a double top right here. That would have been the perfect opportunity. If it comes back up to this level, then that's a possible sell, if you will, and you could sell it down to this trend line. You're on the 1 hour. But for me, honestly, guys, I would literally wait until price. I gotta look at the 4 hour. I cannot stand looking at the 1 hour. Cannot do it. So for me, guys, I would literally need price to break this structure right here, come back for a retest. See, trading is fairly simple. It really is. I mean, it's really not that simple, but the concept of it, you know, wait for price to break structure, wait for it to retest, and then boom, right? But it's the patience. Like, do you have the patience for the market to really come all the way down here, do a retest, and then look for a sell? Another interesting area I will be looking for is a buy over here. So it will have to come up here. So this week, I don't know if I would be doing much on Euro odd. We'll have to see how long it takes price to get to where I just marked up. So it's going to have to do that for me in order for me to get into a trade, because it's just been consolidating. Okay, so that's what that is. But one more pair, guys, and I'm gonna let you go. What is AuCAD doing? So let me go ahead and clear this off here. So AuCAD, let's go to the day chart. And it's the last one I'm gonna mark up. So I'm really, what is you doing, boo? Girl. Okay. So if we see price, there is a level, obviously an obvious level right here. Zone, if you will. And we also have a zone right here. Teeny weeny one. So we're on the day chart and we see we have a zone. Price is reversing off of this zone. Damn, we missed it. But I believe we got another possible setup here. So let's go down to the 4-hour chart. See what's good. Boom. There we go. So I will really need price to literally so I would need price to come down to this level, the 50% golden zone, and I'm looking for a buy. So this is like a very interesting pair, and I would take it up back up to this level right here. Okay, so on get that's a 1-to-1. So if you want to do it like that, you can, depending on how comfortable you are with your risk to reward. But this is definitely something I am really going to be looking for price to do. I want it to come back down to this support / resistance level. This is a very interesting level. I like it. It's really sexy to me right here, right now. That's I'm just gonna go ahead and move it up. And okay, this is the last one. Let's go to the day chart. Let's go here and clear this out. Okay, so we are obviously in an uptrend right here. See, I usually kind of like look at it before I hop on, you know, and make a video, but I thought it'd be fun to kind of do this with you guys because this is exactly what I do when on Sundays, just get in the market and see what's popping. And I'm sure I'll look at other pairs as well. I just don't want to make this video too long. But this is the last one I'm going to record. So basically we have price in an upward trend on the day chart. It looks like it's coming back to this interesting level right here where it has previously been support and resistance multiple times. If we go back down to the 4-hour chart, see what's really good. It's giving us a double bottom. Damn! We missed it! Because this is a demand zone right here. Look at that thing. Look how price reacted off of this level. It shot up right here. It completely shot up. This is a demand zone. So we missed this buy. However, it's all good because what we're gonna do, well, what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna go ahead and because I'm never really too comfortable getting in right at the beginning, especially when it's reversing, unless it's a clear double bottom, double top. It really just does depend. So what I'm going to be doing, guys, is I'm going to wait for price to go ahead and y'all already know it's so easy, right? I'm going to wait for it to go up here, come back for a retest, right? And then I want this resistance level to become support, and I want a buy signal. I would really be interested in a double bottom just to give me extra confirmation. Write that thing on up. Where am I going to write it up to, though? Where? I'm going to write it up to the previous structure. You see right here how price has been reacting off of this level. So of course I would only take it up to that level. How many pips is that? That's 45 pips depending on where you get in. I get in on the 30-minute chart so that I can get most of the move, but everybody is different. So that's what I'm gonna be waiting for this one. So I'm really interested in this one. And I'm gonna look at some other pairs, but this is what I do every Saturday, Sunday. I literally go off and analyze the market. I love to do it on Saturday, and then Sunday just go ahead and recap everything just to make sure, you know, um, everything cool. But yeah, this is how I'm, you know, this is how I mark up my chart, and this is how I try to see what I'm going to be interested. Anything I'm interested in, I do label it with red and I put it at the top of the list. So I'm just going to pretty much go over a few more pairs. There's really only like 4 pairs I really play, but if I see something really interesting on another pair, then I'm totally down. It really just does depend on what it is that's happening, especially if I see a pattern or something like that. I'm completely okay with jumping in any market off of a pattern, honestly, um, except for I'm a little afraid of Bitcoin. I'm not gonna lie. It just moves really fast. And US 30, like that shit is fast as hell. Like you can make a lot of money really fast, but you can lose a lot of money really fast, right? Fairly new trader here, so I'm going to go ahead and just ease on into US 30. I used to play it a lot though, and I used to win I used to make a lot of money playing US 30, and then I began to lose a lot of money playing US 30. And I just said, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and stop just for a little while. You know what I'm saying? So that's pretty much that. But I hope you guys have a wonderful trading week, love and light, and I will see you guys in my next video. See you.